All right, come on in, hit the like button, think about subscribing if you're already. You're new here. Welcome to the channel, but most importantly, welcome to the Viking family. So I'm a bit tired, so if you can tell my voice, I just got back from theater. So this is my personal review for the 2025 thriller film called The Accountant 2, the sequel to the 2016 film that I flat out love, by the way. But here's the plot of this one. Accountant Christian Wolf teams up with his estranged but highly lethal brother to track down and solve a mysterious case. Now here's some of the cast. This was such an awesome film, to be honest with you. Today was the opening, as I said, and got back about a couple hours by the time this is released. Honestly, love the direction they went with the story, giving us so much more depth into the characters. Also, in the first one, we got barely any inside look into the brother, played by John Bernthal, but we not only got so much more of him, we got such a fun and intense back and forth between them both. Honestly, making it even more fun and even funny at times. I honestly was surprised that we had comedy moments throughout, next to the action scenes being even leveled up. And it was intense. So I went to see this in Dolby Theater, and when they got to the battle scenes, it's the seats actually really freaking shook. It was really good. So I do highly recommend it. But here's my rating. I'll come back to my final thoughts. Obviously, I flat out love the first one for different reasons, but I personally love this one so much more. So that's just say something. I do highly recommend this. However, again, I do highly recommend you go and see this in theaters, specifically Dolby. This is more of not the visuals, but more of the sound. So I believe I'm not really familiar with the exact differences between Dolby and IMAX, but I guess both do really good sound quality to it where they start booming. But this, I went to see the Dolby one, and it just, you could feel it in your chest, you could feel it through the freaking chair. And it's not even just about the action on this one. The writing was so well done, it was so more depth to it. There was so much more in general with everything. Definitely a different direction while kind of still keeping focus on the autism in the somewhat in the background, but also just in the middle between everything, like a sandwich. And they kind of went a little more into it, to be honest. But I really, really love this film. It was really, really good from the writing standpoint, the emotions, the comedy back and forth, the bonding. It was good. It was good. It was good. I highly recommend it. But as always, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Into the next time, and I might be able to have another film review out Sunday or Monday, probably Sunday, if I do have one. I do have a film that's already been in it, but I just might also just take some of the rest of the time off. It depends. But as that all being said, remember, I love you all. Please stay safe, spread the love most importantly. Skull.